Unfortunately, I guess in the past they've had a number of owners and publicans that I guess didn't have the experience with the climate and the economy at the moment. It's certainly a very tough game. This is my 89th venue now in 36 years, and I've got to tell you, this is probably one of the prettiest spots I've ever been to. The hotel itself is the second largest timber hotel in the southern hemisphere, and the history of it is just enormous. The town is certainly the prettiest on the tablelands, and like I said, I'd love to stick around.
I was the last official postmaster at Yungaburra, and at that time this hotel was really booming. We rocked the night away quite regularly with cabarets, and when we danced the floor really moved. It's always been a great pub. It's so beautiful living here, and the hotel is getting going from strength to strength at the moment. No crocodiles, no stingers and no dengue fever. So come up to Yungaburra and have a beer.
I've been in Yungaburra since 1965. I was foreman of the ply mill. After the ply mill closed down, I stayed on with the sawmill, and it burned down in 1987. I've seen all the people come and go. Usually pop in a couple of times of an afternoon, but usually drink at the Bowls Club because I've been tied up at the Bowls Club for 45 years.
The great-grandfather who came here 120 odd years ago, he originally actually built the first pub up on the top near St Pat's Church. The railway came to Yungaburra in 1910, and the family decided that the pub's got to be opposite the railway station. A third of what we see now was built then in 1910. I guess in the early days when I was a kid here, I wasn't a customer, we used to get everything for free. Yeah, the tourists, it was very much a touristy pub from the 1920s onwards, I believe, because, I live in Yungaburra for a good time, not a hard time.
Spent a lot of time in the old pub here. My grandmother run the pub for 60 years. She was a licensee, but my dad was actually born in the bar here, well, part of the bar. The bar was extended used to be my grandmother's bedroom, and so I can say my dad was born in the bar. Something to do with my drinking problem at the moment, but I don't know if that should go on tape. Grandma used to say he lived at the hotel here, but Grandma would say he went home by rail tonight. That's Jimmy dragging himself up the staircase to get to bed. But there was a number of characters.